Joining me in the kitchen today is Adam Swanson from Zucca in Adelaide. I love it when you come in because we cook delicious pastas, or today, couscous. How are we cooking it?
Something different, Justine. So we're going to do beautiful lamb cutlets, French lamb cutlets. We're going to grill them and a beautiful spiced couscous underneath with some rosewater yogurt.
Yum. Couscous, very easy to make, isn't it?
Very easy. People get caught up and worry too much about couscous, how to do it properly. The rule is 1 cup of couscous to 1 cup of stock. So in this case, we're using chicken stock, and we'll get that going. Right. So I'll get my couscous out. Straight away, this packet's always fun. There we go.
There we
Chef
go.
hands, just, pull everything out. So look, 1 cup.
Look, if you didn't have stock at home, could you use water?
You could. And you could flavour that water. You could put some bay leaves in there, maybe some peppercorns, and just get some flavour to it.
And 1 cup.
Now, the next trick is just to quickly, Justine, splash some olive oil in there for me. Just a quick splash over the couscous, like that. And in goes the stock. Okay, we just give it a little shake so it's all nice and evenly spread. Cling wrap, put it aside, and that's the couscous done for now.
Okay, so basically it's going to absorb all that liquid.
It is.
It's going to be really nice and fluffy afterwards.
Yeah, and we're going to work through a whole heap of different spices. So I've got some fennel seeds, some mustard seeds and cumin seeds, and also some ground garam masala. And we're just going to fry all that off.
Smells delicious.
So I'll get you to chop up some tomatoes for me first. So this whole point, we're going to basically dryly roast off these spices. We're looking for the mustard seed to start popping, like popcorn, pop, pop, pop. And then we add in the tomatoes, some olive oil, some garlic, some onion, and just basically we're going to make almost like a sugo, a bit of a ragu to work through the couscous. So that's going to flavour all those beautiful spices, and with lamb, my favourite, in the restaurant.
Couscous, beautiful together.
We go through so much lamb, and there's a beautiful cut here. The cutlet, beautiful on the bone, pick it up, nice and easy to eat. So we're just going to get the mustard seeds into the pan, Justine, and no oil at the moment, and the fennel and the cumin, all three in there. And we're just going to basically just give them a little shake, get that heat nice and high. And what happens when you dry roast off all these beautiful spices, they just release, and they give this amazing taste to this dish.
Yeah. Couscous, where originally is it from?
Look, from North Africa, I think the history comes from, that side of things. It's used a lot, in Moroccan dishes.
Tagines.
Yeah, definitely, Turkish. And I think it's very versatile, and it's really easy.
It is. A lot of people don't realise it is actually, it's weight, and it's still the same. It's just like almost rubbed together to make small little balls. Oh, you can smell that now, can't you?
Yeah. So I'm going to take that off the heat a little bit. Just pinch of salt, please, into there.
Pinch of salt, yes.
Just to season. There we go. Now, I need to get in there some olive oil.
Olive oil.
And then I add my tomatoes in there, my garlic, my onion and chilli. Yeah, look at that.
Okay, so we've got the tomatoes straight in there.
Thank you.
Nice sizzle there.
Feel good. Don't panic at this point. You want the pan, this pot to be nice and hot. So what happens is the tomato starts to collapse down, and that's going to help just give some moisture back to the couscous, obviously absorb all our chicken stock and make the dish perfect.
So I've got a white onion here that I'm just chopping for you.
Yeah. Now, I don't mind a little bit of the rawness to the onion in this dish because I want it to be a little bit of crunch and quite hearty as well. Look at that.
Straight in there. And chilli.
Chilli. Our garam masala. I'm just going to put a pinch. My pinch is quite big.
And I'm going to put, because I know these chillies are very hot, so is that enough for you, Chef?
I might just go 3/4. Look, all right, let's go.
Just put it all in. And some garlic. We've got 3 cloves of garlic.
Yeah. Look, garlic's one of those things. People say, some chefs put too much in. It's all a balance, yeah? So it's all about adding the spice, the chilli, the garlic, and all refreshing flavours. And we've got some beautiful coriander at the end. Works really well.
Yum. All right. Garlic in now.
In we go. Our pan is nice and hot to grill our lamb cutlets. Just get a little bit of seasoning. So always season your meat just before you're about to cook it, yeah? You remember that because the salt basically takes out the moisture in the meat, and you don't want to do that. So you don't want to do it hours before and you have this dry piece of meat.
I'm doing a good pinch because I know you like
I like my pinch
seasoning well. It's very important, especially with meat. It brings out those flavours. So.
It does.
OK. Did you want pepper?
Yeah, a little bit of pepper.
Just a touch of pepper.
Touch olive oil over the top just to help in the pan.
Pepper, olive oil.
OK, let's get these things into the griddle pan. Nice and hot. Just space them out, give yourself room to work.
I love little cutlets like this with lamb. They're so sweet, but I need about 4 or 5 at least just for me. They go so fast, don't they? 2 mouthfuls, they're gone.
Nice and sweet.
Nice and sweet. So how long are they going to cook for?
OK, so they're going to take at least about between 5 to 10 minutes. I like them medium rare. Some people like it medium, well done, but we're going to go for medium rare today.
So So by the time they're cooked, this will be almost ready?
Yep, get our couscous, put it all together on a nice long plate, make our rosewater yogurt. Done.
Adam, that smells so good. And it's thickened up nicely, hasn't it?
Yeah, reduced down perfectly. So I'm just going to chop up some coriander and store.
Get that out of your way.
Then you add it into the couscous and use a fork just to work it through.
That's right. So this couscous is swelled up nicely. It's almost doubled in size.
Yeah.
And like my mum always says, always use a fork when you're making couscous.
Definitely.
Because by using a fork, you're separating those what you can call grains, if you like, to make sure you don't get those big clumps. You get that nice, fluffy couscous.
Nice.
How easy is couscous, though? It's so easy to do
and
it.
people get scared by it so much, but look at this. Nice and easy.
Yum. So we're just going to fold through. Yum.
Just hold a little bit there. So I'm just resting my lamb cutlets there, Justine. Turn off the heat. Just stack the, the skinny ones on top, big ones on the bottom. Just they cook nice and even all the way through. The rosewater yogurt, really simple. We've got some thickened yogurt there, probably Greek-style yogurt. Just a bit of the rosewater. Now, it's quite potent, the rosewater, big on the palate. So what I do is I put a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper to it as well, just to work together.
Salt and pepper?
Yeah.
There we go. Is it sweet? It's not...
No,
it's not sweet at all. It's not sweet at all. Sometimes when you talk about rosewater, you use it quite a lot in desserts and things, but Middle Eastern cuisine, Turkish, but, can also work in a savoury context.
It does. What happens is, because you've got all those spices within the couscous, what we're looking for with the beautiful lamb cutlets, this rosewater is just going to take away that edge of the heat from the spice and just refresh on your palate, nice and clean.
Yeah, nice touch. So, a nice big mound of couscous?
Straight down the middle of the plate. Nice.
Trying to make it perfect. Always get nervous when you come on.
No, looks
Adam,
good.
making it look up to your standard.
Oh, that's cute. And look, if you don't like the spiciness in this dish, maybe you can take some of those spices out and just, cook off the tomato with a bit of garlic, not so much chilli, and the fresh coriander at the end.
For the kids?
Yeah, perfect.
Great. So our little cutlets there.
One.
Looks great on that black plate too, doesn't it?
It does.
It just sort of pops.
How many are we having? All of them?
Yeah, I'll have 5.
5. We'll go the odd. Then we just get a little bit of this rosewater, and I'll just drizzle it down one side, like so.
We've got these little baby, so this is...
Celery leaves, yeah. So just some celery leaves, just to complement it.
Just on top, sprinkled over.
Yeah.
Go.
A little bit of a nice cheeky lemon there.
Look at that.
And look at that, beautiful grilled lamb cutlets, spiced couscous underneath. Nice and simple.
Very simple, and you know what? It smells fantastic.